Welcome back to the Wiccan Forum. And did you finish what you were saying about tithing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all that I learned.
Okay. I just learned something new out of Reuters as of today. A group of German Catholics would like to do away with Santa Claus because they feel it represents commercial hype and they want to replace him with St. Nicholas.
Yeah, but interesting...
Hold on, I'm not finished. And St. Nicholas represents giving kids inner gifts. Now you can speak, Stephen.
Okay, excuse me. I was going to say the funny part is Santa Claus started off as Saint Nicholas in Germany. So for them to do a 360, that's pretty interesting.
Well, they feel that Santa Claus represents like commercialism, and it was made up by the advertising industry, which I totally agree. But I think we've become too, I don't want to say politically correct. Just like with Cookie Monster. Give the kid cookies, not veggies. I understand kids need to know what is right and wrong, fine, but kids are allowed to have cookies.
Well, he's been Cookie Monster probably for 30 years, so to make him the Veggie Monster is kind of
Exactly, that's stupid. To give him veggies instead of cookies?
Should be his cousin down the street.
Exactly. They should do one called Veggie Monster. But he's Cookie Monster. I'm sorry, I'm a big fan. So
that's all right. I mean, it kind of reminds me of what the AFA, the American Family Association, does during the Christmas season, where they pick like that one store that doesn't use the word Christmas in their slogans for that year, for the holiday season, and decide that they want to boycott it because they don't use the word Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, I can understand the whole politically correct thing, but I think that's when you push it a little far, because to me it's along the lines of, if you're the American Family Association, being that it's parents and children, what do you want to teach your children? Religious tolerance, and therefore you wouldn't be specific around the Christmas season as in, using the word Christmas specifically, because there are other holidays that
I can see saying Merry Christmas, but I could also see saying Happy Holidays, because then you encompass everything.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the point of the stores, and I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Well, let's take it to another level. Costco isn't even having Happy Holidays anymore. They're doing away with no decorations whatsoever, whether it be Jewish, Catholic, whatever. They're not even saying Happy Holidays or Season's Greetings.
But see, you know what though? I can understand that, because in that way, the only problem they have to encounter is the fact that they don't have any decorations at all. Okay, you put up red and green. Then the Jewish community can complain because they're not Jewish colors. If you put up silver and blue, or white and blue, whichever the colors may be, then other communities can complain. It's like you can't. Exactly.
Put up a Season's Greetings banner and say, that's it.
Teach your kids what you want them to know, and let the world be the world.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Then we have to have associations and groups and coalitions.
Yeah, but there's always going to be somebody against whatever you decide to put out there.
No, you're absolutely right.
I mean, if you put all the symbols together in a store, there's somebody that's going to complain that it's too eclectic. There's always going to be someone that doesn't agree with what you do.
Of course, and that's the way it is. But
I think as a society, we've gotten too
judgmental.
Yes.
And politically correct, as you said before.
Politically correct. It's just like, let it be already. Just so let it be. There you go. Maybe you have another interesting article?
Yes. There is a woman named Christine O'Donnell, and she's actually going to be, if she hasn't already, I'm not really sure, is going to be running for the Senator of Delaware. And in 1999, she did an interview with Bill Maher on his Politically Incorrect show, and she had mentioned that she had dabbled in witchcraft when she was in high school. Now, here it is, 2010, and Bill Maher released the tapes of that show, specifically citing where Christine O'Donnell said that she had dabbled in witchcraft when she was in high school. But this is kind of what she said, and this is quoted from the article I took. It's off the Live Science website. She says, "I dabbled into witchcraft. I never joined a coven. One of my first dates with a witch was on a satanic altar, and I didn't know it." That's my first problem that I have with what she said. If she had done a little research, and maybe, I can understand there's an 11-year difference, she would know that Wiccans don't believe in the devil, and there is no satanic altar. So why would she make that?
I don't know, because a lot of people
Yeah.
mistake what we do with Satanism. Okay? My message to Christine O'Donnell, admit that you're a witch. Okay? Admit it. So what? We
Well-
live in 2010.
Well, that's
Admit it.
That's exactly it. But that's also another reason
Come clean already.
I bring this up is because on Monday, in I guess regards to her campaign, she released a PSA
Mhm.
for herself, and one of the things she specifically cited was that she is not a witch. And that's the thing. Okay, we get you're not a witch, and you know what? At this point, I really don't think we want you. You can stay where you are, but why does that have to be a specific point? Why does that have to be something that she has to bring up and specifically cite?
Because as many strides as we take forward, there's still that barrier. Okay? If she said, yes, I'm a witch, and she didn't get elected, then she could, use it against, oh, you didn't vote for me because I'm a witch. Just admit who you are.
Do you guys consider yourselves witches?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
absolutely. And we're not afraid to say it. Just admit who you are. Take responsibility for it. And the satanic ritual, maybe being a Satanism, I don't know. I've never been to a
Maybe
Wiccan
she was
ritual.
just fearful and afraid, and that's
Yeah.
the only word she could identify
Yeah.
with, because she said she didn't know what she was getting herself
Yeah.
into. So.
Exactly.
So that was just her, not imagination, but that's the only word she had to describe.
Maybe she dabbled in it. Who knows?
It's
But-
very possible. I mean, if you want to, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, but before you make comments, you should at least do your research, because then she also stated when the clip or article or statement or whatever came out, she also said, well, that was when I was in high school. We all hang out with questionable people when we're in high school.
Well, that's nice.
Well, what part about this gentleman that she was with made it questionable? The fact that it was a satanic altar, or the fact that he was practicing, quote unquote, witchcraft, whether he specifically was or not? You know what I mean?
we all do stupid things in high school, but I came late to this game, so I really can't say that I wanted nothing to do with anything. Okay, but I don't know. I wish you come on the show if you ever watch it. Come on. But it's like, what state is she running in? Delaware?
Delaware.
Oh, they've got a lot of people anyway.
Yeah, she's seeking a Senate seat. And I mean, basically my point is, if you're going to make statements, make sure that you do your research beforehand, because then she would have known a satanic altar has nothing to do with
Wouldn't that
Wicca.
be cool to have not a satanic, a Wiccan president? Do you know how much good they would do for the earth?
Who's to say we haven't? We never know.
Do you really think Obama is Wiccan?
I didn't say currently. That doesn't.
I can guarantee. I don't know. Maybe I'm not alone
Wishful
on this
thinking.
limb.
Wishful
but I don't think
thinking.
any of our presidents were ever Wiccan.
Wishful thinking.
Not yet,
Okay.
anyway. Maybe in the
Yeah.
future.
Speaking of the president, I know this is off subject. There's a rumor going around that he's dropping Joe Biden as vice president and taking Hillary Clinton, and switching roles. Joe Biden will be Secretary of State. Ugh.
That's
Can
quite,
you
quite
even-
a rumor.
Can you even do that?
I've never
No,
heard of that,
no, not now. But
When
when
he
he
reruns?
reruns for 2012,
Oh, okay.
he's gonna make the switch.
Well, we'll find out in 2012 when it happens.
I was just stating a
No,
point.
I don't mean towards
okay,
you.
don't
I
be
mean towards
nasty.
you. I'm not being nasty. You know.
You've always been nasty.
Cattle.
But no, it's just like so. All right, we're gonna stop right there, and we'll be back for part 3.